Spencer, how do you try to put that in perspective as an athlete, just kind of, the pain of the defeat when you're close, and what's your kind of personal way of handling that?
Uh, Shoot, I don't. It's tough, man. I mean, obviously we lost to two game winners, right there to win. Um, Super talented group. I mean, obviously we don't have any recourse. We ain't got nothing but the off season now. So reflect on it and just build in the summer.
I'm sure it's difficult to reflect, a couple of minutes right after the game
Yeah,
ends, but your season, you come into a team, try to play a role that's
yeah.
different from one that you typically did. How do you evaluate that as you think about heading into the offseason?
In terms of the performance with the Lakers,
Yeah, and just the whole thing, like you come in here and
yeah. I mean, I think I came in. I feel like I was really selfless. Like bought into a role, tried to play defense to the best of my ability, tried to help out. Um, had some nice moments. And I mean, we'll see what the future holds.
How do you sum up this series? It's 4-1, but pretty much every game it
Yeah,
was competitive. You guys had significant leads in every game as well. Just
yeah.
what do you think the difference was?
I mean, probably just a little bit of attention to detail, execution. I mean, obviously, we had leads. We played well in spots. I saw the stat or whatever where we led for like most of the series. Obviously, they're a championship ball club for a reason. They execute. They're really sharp. Uh, and they just do their jobs at a very high level.
Spencer, you mentioned what the future holds. Do you have any idea of what you want to do this summer? You're going to be an unrestricted free agent.
Oh, I mean, obviously, I'm not somebody that necessarily gets to call his own shots all the time. You feel me? Like that's not my status in the league. So we have to see what happens. But obviously, if the Lakers want me back, I would love to be back. I mean, everything I said about this being a childhood dream and being able to play in my hometown, parents at every game, stuff like that. I mean, you couldn't imagine anything better. Also playing alongside arguably the greatest player of all time, right? So, there's nothing really better than that. But you know how it is. Lakers are championship or bust, which means there's probably going to be changes made, and it's all going to be in the effort to win a title. And obviously, if I'm able to be a part of that, it'd be another dream come true.
Just kind of on that, how did being a Laker, either personally or professionally, benefit you?
Uh, I mean, like I said, realizing a dream, I think, is always a benefit. That's always some fun. I mean, career-wise, I can't necessarily say there was benefit per se. I mean, obviously, like we talked about, this wasn't a role I normally play. I mean, I guess I got to show some defensive prowess, but obviously, a lot of people still expect me to do the other stuff. So we'll see, if that's in the cards in free agency. And then, yeah, I mean, obviously, we didn't have the outcome we expected. So, I don't know about professionally for now, right? But, in general, like I said, coming here in the manner that I did, end of the year, stuff like that, like it was all about buying into a role and trying to help this specific ball club, accomplish whatever we could. And, I think, I did that, right? Like, for the most part.